What's good, everyone? We're back talking fantasy football, and the next division on my list, and the last one, is going to be the NFC West. First up, we have the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray. Man, that guy he can be a game changer. He can for your fantasy team. He can run, he can pass, he can really rack up the points. So definitely must start every week. As far as their skill position goes, Marvin Harrison Jr., first wide receivers picked out of the draft. Got to start him every week. His talent is just crazy through the roof. Him and I think Michael Wilson is going to be sneaky good this year. I think keep an eye on him a little more so than Greg Dortch. Not too sure about him. Trey McBride, I think, is a must start. I think he has a potential to be up there in the tier 1 range with the Kelsey and the Laportas for right now. They have a pretty good offense. Like, don't sleep on them, is what I'm saying. So, Cardinals, Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson, and I forgot about James Conner. He ain't no slouch either. So keep your eye on all of them. I would start all of them with confidence. Maybe Michael Wilson, watch out for him right now. He might be a wait and see, or put him in your flex. Next up is the Rams. We all know Stafford could be starter material. Doesn't really have the rushing ability to get you those points, but he's a good passer. Puka, hopefully he's not injured too much. I heard he got injured the other day in practice. And I think Cooper Kupp is going to get back to his original form that he was coming off that injury from 2 years ago. So, 1-2 punch at wide receiver. I don't know what's going on with Kyron Williams on why they're saying that he's going to be returning punts and if his workload is going to be decreased. But keep an eye on him. I drafted him just because of what he did last year. I thought his upside could just take him through the roof. So watch out for him. And then I think they still have Higbee at tight end. Maybe I'm missing something. Don't know who their third wide receiver is. So Puka, Kupp, and Kyron Williams are all must starts every week until further notice. Keep an eye on Stafford. Next on the list is the Niners. All of them are pretty much must starts. We all know about Brock Purdy. You got to start him just because of how well the Niners seem to develop their QBs in their system. Debo, you got to start him. Ayuk, you got to start him. And we know about McCaffrey. But be careful. Don't be surprised if he has to miss a couple of weeks this year because something's going on with his leg. I think it's his Achilles or his knee or something like that. But keep an eye on him. I would definitely handcuff his backup if you can. I'm not sure if it's Mason or that kid Gerardo or something like that. Keep an eye on him and their backups. Kittle kind of took a dip last year. I don't consider him tier 1 anymore. I know he has the potential to break out and get you a 20 or 30 point game, maybe a couple times throughout the year, but I don't know. For the most part, I feel like they keep him as a blocker or a decoy, So, just keep an eye on him. Seattle, Geno Smith started off super hot last year, cooled off a bit. He's kind of a wait and see if you want to keep him on your bench as a stash QB. We all know Lockett and DK Metcalf are must starts, and Kenneth Walker also a must start. I forgot who their tight end is. I think it's Noah Fant, but I wouldn't start him just yet. Not too sure who their third wide receiver is either. DK, Lockett, and Walker, start them with confidence. And if there's anything I missed, let me know, so that way I can know the names as in case they pop up on the waiver one week. Because you already know that every year there's some guy or a handful of guys that comes out of the woodworks and they win you your fantasy league, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if there's anything I missed, let me know. that's going to be it for this division. And go Bills.